Fishy Friday. Hi, Sue Ann. I've had about enough of you starting off this show. Finally, she says, happy Fishy Friday. I was busy. I was gone. I was doing a paid presentation where we're at a pet store, and we did a meet and greet and all that, and it lasted longer than we wanted. I'm sorry, guys. I tried doing it over the phone with Jerry.
That
got me nowhere.
We don't even want to discuss that.
I had him put up a camera and everything so I could see the screen, what he's seeing, and I still couldn't talk him through it. It was useless. What's happening, guys? Happy Friday, Fishy Friday. Barb 7 says, hey, Big Rich and Jerry, we were wondering where you're good. It's good to see you. Well, you know what? We're glad we made it here. I just got home. Josh is outside right now coming home with me. We got 20 absolutely beautiful albino alligator gars, or platinum, solid white with black eyes. And he's putting them away right now while I'm doing the live stream.
Yeah.
So I ran back here to start this as fast as I could. I was supposed to be home by 7, and I told everybody, you know, the live stream will start a little late at 7, and I didn't get to it till 8. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Brad says, woohoo, finally. You know, you can all eat me. I'm doing the best I can here. We were in Akron, a place, a city called Minerva, at, what was the name of that pet place? Petland Plus. Yeah, he just walked by right there.
Oh, okay.
So I think he's in the back bedroom there.
He's afraid you'll call him in here.
Sue Ann says, that's funny. Steve said Jerry was trying to do it and said, F it. He sure did. He had me on the phone. Oh. I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about, Rich.
I don't use computers. I don't, and his fancy ass mouse here, I can't even figure out how to use the
I'm like,
mouse.
scroll down. He goes, how do you scroll down? I'm like, take the little round thing and roll towards yourself. And he's like, screw this goddamn thing. Oh, hey, it worked. I'm like, yeah, that's how it works, Jerry.
And then he decides we're not going to do it anymore then.
I couldn't do it no more. I could not tell him what to do and how to and argue with him and fight with him, and it was too much.
It was hilarious. At the same time, dealing with me on the other end of the phone, and he's got the picture of the screen, and he's playing with children.
I'm talking to people, you know, live at the.
No, you were
show.
Playing with.
Stop
it. It was gaming.
We had children, and we had, you know, snakes, and then Chompers was there. We had the baby alligator snapping turtle there. We had the big snake there, and we had Diesel there, and you know, all the kids were coming up to the OFR booth and stuff, and I'm like, okay, Jerry, you know, scroll down. What the hell scroll mean? I'm like, your first finger, your second finger, double tap your first finger, and then, you know, blah blah blah. Oh shit, that works great. I'm like, yeah, okay. Now take the round thing in the middle and scroll towards yourself. He's like, what the hell scroll mean?
He called me up and he asked me, he says, now we're going to do this.
I was confident we were going to do it.
I'm thinking to myself, man, why don't you ask me to do surgery on one of the fish?
It would have been easier.
It would have been easier. That's not.
Oh, shit.
Man, I'm not.
I tried my best, though, to get Jerry to start up the thing. Because even he said, hey, it's not hard. Just let me know, and I'll start it myself. I'm like, Jerry, you can't handle it. And then
that was what I told you yesterday, that go ahead and have it all set up, and then I can go ahead and just push the start.
I tried today, and there was no working it out with you, bro. I tried. We got maybe a tenth of the way done.
I couldn't figure out how to go from YouTube over to Facebook.
Oh, right here. See on the top up here?
Yeah, I know. Don't need to show me now.
Okay.
You're going to have to sit down for an instruction session with me sometime. Trying to get us both unbusy at the same time. Anyway, happy Fishy Friday.
Marie Dean says, happy you have some free time, Big Rich. You know what? I don't feel like I've got free time. I was running to that place. I was there all day. I'm running back to here. Trying to do this. I don't feel like I have free time.
It brought out the little boy in him, man, on the phone. When
I get
he
to
was
get
talking with his
away.
children.
Oh man, I had so
Oh,
much fun with
God.
those kids, and they
I
didn't want
know
to
it.
touch the snake,
I
and I'm
know,
holding
damn
it,
it.
and every time I'm like, it's okay, I'll hold his face over here. Here's his body, just touch his body, and the kids would reach out and I'd go, "Hurt."
Yeah, you asshole. Hey, next time I'll go sign autographs and you can take care of the fish.
Oh shit.
All right, let's pay some attention to the people. We're all right.
Okay, Barb Stevens says, got any deals on 2 hoodies with the Ohio Fish Rescue label on them? I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about them. We don't buy our products and then keep it here and then sell it to where I can give out a shirt. People come by, they're like, you got a spare shirt? I'm like, no, I really don't. We do everything from Teespring, which what they do is if one person calls in an order for a 5X blue t-shirt, they'll print that and then ship that. And we make $1 off of it. If somebody calls in a pink, extra small, they'll print it and ship that out, and we make $1. We don't have stock here anymore, so I can't give out deals or anything like that. I'm sorry, it's how it is, because what I did was I bought $2,000 worth of t-shirts one time, and they were here for almost 2 years, and I ended up with like a pile of 5X and a pile of extra smalls and nothing in between. And they were all white. And you couldn't order a black or a blue or a green or a yellow. You had to take white. And this is the only size we got. And it took forever to get rid of them. So, and by that time, it was 2 years sitting here. We're moving them with our hands. We're getting fingerprints on them and stuff like that. It was terrible. So we do it through Teespring, and I can't give you a deal. I can order them myself as a sample, and then I don't have to pay them for the shirt other than what it costs them. And then, so I save that $1. That's all. I don't make $1 off that sample.
Yeah.
And I could give you that, but there's nothing else I can do, really.
Judge just went that way.
Told you I seen them. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I need a couple more pens out there in the fish room. How long have you had that box of
Corey
pens?
says, is it past Jerry's bedtime? He's awful grumpy. It is past your
I'm
bedtime.
grumpy because I broke my glasses today.
You're grumpy because it's past your bedtime, old
No,
man.
it ain't past my bedtime. Somebody come up with a drinking word.
Drinking word is late. How about that? Late, late, late.
Yeah, that's going to be a popular word tonight.
If we even have the people on here, because it's so late, people thought, hey, they're not having it tonight.
Well, could have gave them some warning, but there's no way, really.
There was no way. I thought I'd be back in time, and then it turned out I wasn't going to be, and then I tried hooking it up with you, and then nothing worked out.
No.
I got back, and I'm here, and I'm setting it up.
There's Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper came out today. He, what's up, Reap? He came out to the place where we were, the pet store, and everybody loved him there, and we had a good time. Sue Ann said, I did say in the video I was going to be late. So thanks for watching the video, people, and actually believing me.
Like I said, Anthony Zibilis.
That's our buddy.
Yeah, he texted me, and I said we plan on it.
Yeah. Tyler Curd says, true fans are here. I'm fine. It's just going to get sloppy. It's fine. It's not like I'm super drunk beforehand. It's not going to get sloppy. We're going to be okay. But I do have to go make me a drink soon. I didn't pre-make my 2 drinks I normally keep here. Harley Jem says, so great you guys go out to socialize. It's needed once in a while. You know what? That used to be my life. I used to go to all the mom and pop pet stores, do a meet and greet for people. I'd give out the pet stores that would not sell pacu, I'd give them a sticker that goes on their window, a clinger, and a window cling. And it says, this store is backed by Ohio Fish Rescue because they do not sell pacu, blah, 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 blah. And I made my rounds all the time. Well, I haven't done that in 4 years. I haven't gone to Aquascape. I haven't gone to any of these places. I don't do none of these shows no more because my time was needed here with Tracy, It's a weird situation that I've got 2 days behind me and 2 days in front of me covered with nurses for the first time in 4 years. I've never had this much time, So this is great. But it took the beginning of the week where a nurse took off 2 days. I had to fill in them 16 hours to where now that 16 hours comes back to me on a weekend. And it fills in the time that I needed to where this is great, All right. So we gave out a bunch of stuff today because we had a box of these little dinosaurs, and we gave them to anybody that had fish tanks with kids. The kids would come up, want to see the turtle or the snake or whatever. I asked them if they have fish tanks. They had a fish tank. I gave them a brand new little a Jurassic Park dinosaur fish tank decoration. And, we got 40 of them when Petland took over a new account, and then they couldn't sell none of this. So they called us and they donated it all. So now we're giving them out to the kids and, getting them into it. Tom and Jerry Aquatics. It was nice to see you in Minerva today. The kids loved you. Oh, you guys were there? Which ones were you guys? See, I see names now. Tom and Jerry Aquatics. Nobody came up to me and said, hi, you were from Tom and Jerry Aquatics. But I was there talking to all the kids and all the people and all this stuff, I had a great time today. I hope you guys had a
good time today.
You know what? I tried getting you to go, but then Josh told me that there was a tour at 2:30.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that tour, you'd have went with us today. I asked Josh and tried to get you to go.
Oh, I understand. I mean, I can't expect the nurses to take in fish. And somebody did stop by with a beta. So we got a nice, pretty little beta. Somebody asked about where we listed the fish that are for rehoming.
That's on the Facebook page and Instagram, but Facebook page, the main page. Now, mind you, there's 2 pages on Facebook. One is Ohio Fish Rescue. That's the main business page. You cannot post to that page and put your pictures of your tank on there. Okay? That is our business page, and that's what Josh handles. He lists what's up for, adoption on there weekly on Fridays. I run the Ohio Fish Rescue 501c3. It's a forum. Okay? Now you can list your tank on there. You can show your sickness, your fish. We can help you out. It's there to help everybody out. The main page is what you want to watch, and that'll tell you what we have up for adoption that week. I don't know how else to do it. It's just, people tried putting out a forum on our forum of appointments, and it's not working out very well at all. People are putting on there, I'd like an appointment, this and that. Josh put on there, here is a link to the page. Message me on there. So if you click that link, you go to the Ohio Fish Rescue main page, and then you message Josh or me. You think it's me, but Josh is running the main page. You message Ohio Fish Rescue, and it'll be Josh, and he'll set up the appointments. So we're going to have to delete it off of the secondary page because there's just so many people putting out. I received porn on there today. I have to keep deleting this stuff, mostly from this guy named Raffy. What an asshole. He keeps coming in with different names, and he keeps posting porn in our appointments page. So, I kept on deleting them and kept on deleting them. And then he makes a new account. He keeps on doing it. I mean, what a piece of just a POS he is. Screw you, Raffy. You're an asshole. You make my life so much harder.
That's his point. He wants to hear you complain about it.
Well, he made it, and I keep deleting his accounts off of us.
That's what it takes to make him feel important. You know, I've still got that guy that calls me every once in a while about 3 o'clock in the morning from an unregistered phone number and just lets it ring. And he'll call me back 16, 17 times at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I don't have any idea who it is.
You answer it?
No.
Answer it.
It doesn't do any good. I've been doing this for 7 years with this son of a bitch.
Answer it and see what he wants. Maybe he just wants you to answer.
He doesn't respond.
Okay.
He just wants to piss me
I
off.
see why I prefer animals over most people. Yeah.
Definitely.
Mandy Davies says, did Tracy have a lovely birthday? Yes, she did. I took some frosting and I put it in her mouth. She she just loved it to death. You know, her eyes opened up real wide, and she when I first put it in her mouth, her eye, like, you know, why is there a finger in my mouth? You know, she got and she started eating that frosting. She was in heaven. She loved that frosting. I kept giving it to her all night long. It was she had a great day.
I did.
Jerry, you got to block that number.
You can't block.
You can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You cannot.
You can. You want to go to the
I
ring for
have
this?
experts go at it.
You want to go in the ring? You take your side, I'll take my side. Whoever wins, wins.
Hey, somebody post Jerry's right, will you?
It says, Raffy's a piece of shit. It might be a fake account. You're doing
yeah,
awesome.
I got that.
Keep it up. And Jerry, have you blocked his number?
You cannot block a number
Sure you can.
that you can't find.
Was it coming through unlisted?
Unlisted number.
Okay. You can mark it as spam and then it'll never come through again. What's a spam folder?
No, you still can't, because it has, whatever it does.
You guys tell him. Now he's mad at me. He just growled.
No,
He went, "Arr."
Well, hey, the black hats that tried couldn't do it because you can't register. You have to have a number to be able to block it, or a number to be able to spam. When he tried to spam it, I couldn't receive any blocked calls. I mean, any.
Harley says, of all days to be late, wait, it just jumped. Of all days to be late, so blooming tired today. Harley, I was busy. I was at a meet and greet, and I busted my ass to get back here on time.
Didn't she say late?
Shauna says, Rich, yeah, late is a drinking word. Rich was late for the live stream. He made me forget to like the live stream. That's not my fault. If you want to like it, you can like it. You don't have to blame me.
Tyler's agreed with me. He says you can't block it.
Tyler said he's right, though. If it's not listed, you can't block it. Shauna says, Jerry, what phone service do you use? Most have an add-on service that will block unlisted numbers. Spam X. Tyler says you can't block it. Shauna says, I wish I was there to help. I used to work on phones.
To tell you the honest truth, I don't even want to talk about it, because if by some weird chance he saw this, that'd get him to go again. And he's been pretty quiet. He's been pretty quiet.
He's like, I don't want to fuck up anything, but
No, I just turn my phone off at night. Turn it on in the morning and check it.
I think you turn it off during the day because I call you and you won't never answer me.
I don't hear it in my pocket. My hearing is bad. Right now I'm fighting with my eyes.
Marie Dean and Sue Ann love the late stream, she says. Well, you know what? We'll be on here for as late as we can. I'll try. I'll do the best I can. But, you know, I'm only 300 pounds. I can only do so much. Not like I was 340, the man that I used to be. Drink up, damn it. We're late.
Oh,
Look at, we're so late, he's yawning. You know what? Let me split this up here. There we go. I haven't had this out front for a while. There we go. Hitman JR85 says, hello, Big Rich. Sup? Blake says, thought the live stream was a no-go tonight. Barely caught it. Insert drinking word ×3. That's drinking word is late. We're late. We're late. There's 3 times. Sue Ann says, I thought you were just wearing a bigger shirt. No, this is my 3X, and look how loose it is on me. It's so loose. I mean, this is so loose now. I am actually getting smaller. You know, I've got wrinkles on my skin, like right here. And look at that, Jerry. Look at all that wrinkle. My skin is getting looser and stuff. I am losing that much weight, yes. Shauna says, late. Here you go.
late right back at you.
Crystal says, you are glowing tonight, Rich. It must have did you some good to get out today. So happy you got to do the meet and greet. You know what? It wasn't that. I had a nurse last night, and I slept all night, and I had a nurse this morning. I slept until 11 o'clock this morning. I jumped up, got in the shower. At 12 o'clock, I was ready to leave. We left here at 12:30. We made it there at it was an hour and a half to get there. We made it there at 2, and we were on time. We set up, we did everything, 2 to 6 there, and then we drove home after that. So, I mean, yeah, I had plenty of sleep last night, which was, you know, great. I haven't had that in a while. And then I got to sleep in again this morning, you know, because I was up when the nurse got here at 7. So I got to go back to sleep and sleep a couple more hours more on top of my sleep. And I woke up and I'm alive. I'm normal. This is the real Rich right here. I'm alive. Okay. All right, so Monkey says, Rich, it's good to see you having fun. You deserve it. Marie Dean says, looking good, bit of Rich. Harley Jem says, your face is thinning, Rich. What? Good, thank you. Gil says he's down from 311 to 281. That would be, you know, 20, 30 pounds in 2 months. I lost 40 pounds in 1 month now, 41 pounds. I was down to 299. In 2 months, starvation, no breakfast, little meals, not fun. Oh, it's definitely not fun. Carl says, Big Rich, your punishment for being late tonight is if you have to wear the mermaid suit for the night. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll tell you what, Carl, if you're bad enough to come here and make me wear it, I'll wear it, okay? Other than that, I ain't putting that suit back on no time soon. I don't think so.
And if you lose that fight, you get to wear it.
Tyler says, I'm glad Rich and Jerry got out. You leave Jerry and Rich cooped up. They tend to be like live Jack Torrance in The Shining, all work and no play. Makes Jerry and Rich a dull man. Okay.
Okay.
Shauna says, refresh Rich. Woohoo! Big Rich, the fishy legend. Hope you've been enjoying your time. I have. The first day I slept, the second day I slept and done something. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. I've got the plates on my Harley. I got my back seat and the helmet in, and no one got a hold of me to go for a ride. I've got the Camaro I can take out. They got legal plates on it. Everything is up to par. I'm ready to go for the next 2 days. Oh, shit, it jumped. It jumped. Crystal says, sleep did you well. So glad to see you so happy. Aw, thank you. Well, this is the normal me. I'm just not like, you know, what's happening because I'm so tired. You know, this is the normal me. I'm happy. I'm a good person. I'm a happy person. I try and make everybody happy around me. We always have fun. You know, everybody comes here for community service. We have fun, you know. Bill Lynch says, Rich, you wanted a date. Why don't you take your grandbabies out? Because my son's wife, love her to death, would not let me take my granddaughter on the Harley at all. At all. There's no argument whatsoever. She will beat me in the ring, okay? She will not let me take her daughter on the Harley. I can't take her out on a date.
You don't go up against a mama bear.
No, at all. By the way, Jerry looks like Alan Grant from Jurassic Park if he got old. Wow. Okay.
Excuse me, Alan Grant is old.
Harley Jim says, even your face is thinning, Rich. Well, thank you. Okay.
Excuse me, people.
Cara Boyette says, Big Rich, your pony. Oh, I already read that. Tyler Kerr, I'm glad Rich and Jerry got out. If you have Jerry and Rich, I read that too.
Yeah.
All right, so I jumped back from where it jumped for me.
Jump back.
Big Rich, the Fishy Legend. Hope you're enjoying your time off. 2 votes agreeing with Carl. Sleep did you well. So glad you're so happy. Thank you. By the way, Jerry looks like, okay, now we're back to where we were. Rich, you wanted a date. Why don't you take your grandbabies out? That's the last thing I answered. Okay, Blake Weber, the real Rich, who will knock your ass out. Don't forget that. Respect the OFR. Call the fish small at your own risk. Might end up in a tank as fish food. The real Rich, who will knock your ass out. Wow. Okay, I'll go with that. Thank you, Blake. X Double says, happy birthday, everyone. Mine was on the 26th. Happy birthday.
Our birthdays.
Okay, Manny Davis says, hang on. It reminds me of Harry Robert Duvall. You guys rock. And Josh works so hard, Rich, on Wednesday's video. All of you do. I don't know what that means, but Josh works so hard, Rich, on Wednesday video. Yes, Josh does Wednesday. I do Mondays and Fridays. So all of you do? Okay. Thank you, I guess. Did the eels get moved today, or is that a wait and see? They did not get moved because they're hiding behind the wall that Jerry filled the tank up that they can get behind the wall in. All Jerry's fault. You talk to him. They're still in there.
It ain't my fault, but he's going to blame me anyway.
It was definitely your fault. Definitely your fault. Austin says, I put on a blonde one and makeup if you take me in your Camaro and pay for dinner. Actually, that probably sounds like fun. Let's go do it. The Lido says, take Jerry on a date, candlelight dinner with Jerry on the Harley.
I ain't riding on the back of nobody's bike.
He said, I ain't nobody's bitch.
I cut my teeth riding all the way from Portland, Oregon to Sturgis on my first 59 panhead, and I could still walk when I got there.
Harley Jem says, my 6'4" son said he'd do the wig and dress for a date too. Why do I got all these guys wanting to date me for a non-sexual date just to go out on the Camaro and the Harley? Where's the women? I got one woman that said she'd love to. Oh, this is crazy. Corey Swift says, Rich, I'll drive down and we'll go riding Harleys. Here's to you, Corey. Hell yeah. Jerry can be your pack back. Okay.
Pack.
Yeah. Ryan Dunn says, Kurdistan Fish Rescue here. We would love to do a collaboration and fish exchange. Okay. Text me, get a hold of me on Facebook. Just click my name and just text me. And
in Kurdistan?
Kurdistan is what it says.
Wow.
Kurdistan Fish Rescue here.
Yeah, that's a long distance pen pal.
That's a little bit across the pond.
Yeah. Very interesting native fish in there.
Sue Ann comes in with the most senile, best answer she can have. She goes, vroom, vroom. Ryan says, next to Iraq. Yeah, that's across the pond. That's a long, I mean, geez, do you have, big enough oars to get across the pond? I've got 2 Harleys here. You don't need to bring your Harley. We can both go. So yeah, I cannot believe how much different life is when you get sleep. I feel so rejuvenated. I feel alive. I feel 10 years younger. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dragging ass. I'm doing things. I was out there with the kids today, and I'm chasing kids around.
You were saying, who the hell is this?
Well, I'm chasing the turtle, chompers. We put him outside, and he just takes off. He's up next to the house.
Straight up the driveway.
We catch him out here by the.
I don't know why. He's something about uphill or what, man. But
we had to catch him out how many times today, and I was just on it. I don't feel run down like normal. And, the last 4 years, I was just run down, period. Today's the first time in 4 years I don't feel run down. I feel like, let's get another drink. Come on, let's do this. And my face is skinnier. Look at that. Crystal Darnell retracted her message. Why?
Well, it was retracted by her. It wasn't by one of the mods.
Yeah. Bill Lynch says, let Jerry ride the blue bike. Jerry can't handle ape hangers. Okay. He's 107 years old. He cannot handle holding ape hangers. Does that about cover it?
I would not. I have not been up on 2 wheels since 1982.
Holy shit! I graduated in 81.
Yeah,
at 17.
Well, I'm also old enough to be your daddy, so.
You probably are. You run into my mom somewhere along the way?
No.
He said, I swear I don't know your mom.
I don't know. Besides that, your dad is obviously your dad.
Yeah, this is true.
No, the bike would have to be set up for me. And
no. Sue Ann said it right. Sue Ann says, Rich, you need to have a sidecar for Jerry.
Yeah. Have you ever ridden in a sidecar?
No.
Oh, what a trip.
Oh, I bet. You have no control of nothing.
But you have all the control you want.
What do you mean?
In a sidecar?
Huh?
Oh, you can screw that bike up bad, man.
Why's that?
Oh, you can throw your weight around in there. Besides that, the bike turns normally one direction and then like a trike in the other direction, and out of balance trike. It's screwy as hell. I would love to have a trike. I'd take off on a trike. I just don't have the weight to be riding a hog anymore.
Bill Lynch says, first time I got my little fish wet was in 1982. Bill Lynch, are you secretly a girl? You guys, the first time you got your little fish wet? I don't understand what you're saying here. I'm sorry. First time I got my little fish wet was in 1982.
I think you're trying to Punjabi it, but I don't know.
That was a Punjabi.
That was a Punjabi.
Are you a girl? That's the first time you got wet?
Yeah. I think he meant.
I don't know what he's meaning. I don't know what he means there.
So around. Wee!
That's right. Me and Sue Ann now get along because her hair grew longer since last week.
No. Don't bring up that one again.
I had to say it. I'm sorry. Love you, Sue Ann.
I'll be damned. You're caught up with mine.
I'm caught up, yeah. See, that's all it takes is a little bit of sleep and you got Big Rich back. I am Big Rich. Let's go. We need some more comments.
Late. Thank you.
There we go.
George.
There you go. Late.
At first, it took me a second. At first, I thought he was saying he was late.
Oh, Bill Lynch had his first time, being in love was in 1982. His first time he got his little fish wet. Now I see what he means. Okay. He got his noodle wet in 1982.
I couldn't even tell you how many children I already had by then.
You don't even know how many children you had by then.
I have no idea how many
There
children.
you go. You some bitch. Mandy Davis says, Jerry, what's your favorite vehicle you have ever driven? If you say Big Rich, I'm kicking your ass.
No. It's going to probably, some of you might not even recognize it, but it's a 53 no, not 53, 58 Studebaker Super Hawk with the
You lost us at that Studebaker.
yeah. It's an old Studebaker. 58
No Studebaker was ever fast.
It was way ahead of its time, man, with that Paxton supercharger on a small block V8. That thing was hot and quick. It was the first. It was the
first time to do a 16-second quarter mile.
It was the first car that scared me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It almost handled like a Porsche with that grab by the hair of your ass, riding by the seat of your pants type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooke Holly says, slackers, unite. Deb Charge says, pedal faster, Rich, you'll catch up. All right. Bill Lynch says, Jerry can take the Doom buggy. Jerry can't even crawl into that Doom buggy.
I could. I just don't want it.
You don't want to try it.
Worth it.
He'd be like, oh, shit. Oh. That's how it'd be getting in, right?
Close, but I mean, you're exaggerating a little bit.
Not too much. Not too much. All right, guys. I am glad I came home and started up this live stream. Thank you guys for still being here. Thank you guys for still wanting to be here. I appreciate it. I'm having a good time. Here's to you. Late.
I don't know. Nobody's heard for the Tracy update yet.
Not yet.
Might as well go ahead and get it while we.
Well, no, I've got one more sip.
Oh,
I'm gonna go fill this up, and I'll be back.
Oh.
Look, Harley, she put it. That's it. Late. Drink up.
Carl at least says cheers.
I'm empty. I'll be right back. You know what?
No, lose on the baby rays.
Well, I was gonna pull my shirt back and dance behind you and show you how skinny my belly was, but I'll just dance behind you, big man. I'll be right back.
Start stripping behind me. Yeah, Harley, that's the plan. Tracy update on retool. No, I swear that little albino's been in labor for the last 3-4 days. All signs I have of them. And she's not a first-time mama. She had 2 babies in the last litter. Anyway, she's not the only one you got to watch. Around here, it always seems to be one of the ones you're not watching. All of a sudden, bam. Excuse me. I know it sounds like trouble to you. It's still see. Yeah, still see's good. Depends on, the extraction method.
You're welcome.
They return.
That nurse is so sweet.
Yeah, she is. Is that the one that's a school nurse?
No, that's Jackie, the weekend nurse. This is Beatrice. She's filling in on all the spare times. And she's very nice.
That's great.
You can't understand her. She's
Well,
like,
I know.
sounds like she's Jamaican or something.
Accent, yeah.
Yeah, you can't hardly understand her, but she's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, well, fine.
Okay, I'm back, guys. Sue Ann says, Rich, let's see you lift that leg again. I can do it without, fighting. I was mimicking, Jerry. There's my leg. Yeah, okay, no problem. I was mimicking Jerry. Oh, trying to get into that doom buggy.
Hey, I know my limitations. I know what I'm gonna. If I can do some things, but I know I'm going to pay for it afterwards. You just expect.
Bill Lynch says, any more signs of baby rays? I'll tell you what, there's like 7 rays out there that are super pregnant. Everywhere I look, there's pregnant rays. And we haven't had any lately. So, but they are, I'm telling you, some of them pancakes out there are stacked probably 7 to 14 tall.
Yeah.
They are so pregnant. It's ridiculous,
That albino's, the black diamond is going to have quite a few. So you can see at least 4 of them. I can count.
Bill Lynch says, we should get Rich a shirt with green sides so it looks skinny on the live stream. Guess what, Bill Lynch? You ain't got to worry about that too much longer. I am losing weight left and right. It's just falling off me, shredding off me. So I'm going to be down 275, my next goal. Shauna said, he'll get used to her accent.
You can if you're there all the time. Like I said, I had to ask which nurse it was because I don't deal with the nurses.
Depth Charge goes, man, I bet it's nice and cool on the deck tonight. It is so nice out there, ain't it?
Yeah, it is nice out there. It's actually jacket weather if you're not busy.
Crystal says, I don't think he needs the stripes. He is dropping pounds quick. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But they were talking about me, Jerry. Just saying.
I'm fine.
You know what? I like getting sleep. I feel normal again. I feel normal. I feel like myself, and I haven't felt that way in the last 4 years of all this constant, hardly getting no sleep and always dragging ass.
It's like you overdosed on your caffeine pills.
Is that what I act like?
I usually only see him like this first thing in the morning. After the initial rush of the caffeine pills wears off, he's back to going.
How'd that go?
It was too good a copy.
Oh my goodness. All right, come on, guys. We need some more comments. I'm keeping up this time. I'm right up with you. Let's go. I'm ready to go.
People we got out here. You said you were going to do the Tracy update when you came back, so.
Oh yeah, there's really it ain't working now. Don't tell me how many people are there. Let me see if I can update it.
I can't. I broke my glasses, man. I got them super glued right now, but I don't want to take a chance of super gluing them to my face.
Right. Okay. Let me redo this and see if it tells me any people that are on there.
Are you going to lose our live stream again?
No, I ain't. Back off, old man. I'm right here.
Playing games.
See?
I know.
Current viewers, nothing.
Our lights aren't on. I knew
there
was something on.
Definitely something off. Let me put it in mind. See if you guys can see us better. Now with these lights, Jesus.
Well, I didn't see it until I was seeing the flash from the screen on us.
Come on. All right.
I hope everybody's gotten entertained.
Jesus. Can't turn these lights on. There we go. Does that look better, guys?
Let there be light, and there would. I'm sorry. That was my bad.
You're okay.
The Quest family sent in a $5 donation. Late, he said.
3 times. Let's drink up, guys. Best Guns family said so.
I'm not going to be late.
Bill Lynch says he's sitting in his hot tub.
I can't believe I could actually read that. I couldn't tell whether it was a 5 or a 9.
Mandy Davis says, how's Reaper these days? I just saw him today. He came out to the meet and greet where we were at for the last hour, and he said he's going to be here tomorrow. He's doing fine, I guess. Yeah, he's doing fine. He says.
He's probably reading you right now. He was on here a little earlier.
Was he?
Yeah.
Eric says, wife's got a pool tournament, so logged on to say hi. Jaws is showing at the theater this weekend for its anniversary. Okay. We'll have fun there. Did I mention late?
What?
Late. That's twice now.
I didn't see you late.
Ah, you heard me say it twice, bro.
You don't count.
All right, you guys ready for the Tracy update? We can get into that. All right, this is all good. We're good here. And what time is it? It's 8:48. Okay. Eric says, didn't you used to have people watch it in your pool on the screen? Yeah, we had the first showing of Jaws here. And then the problem is we never got around to doing it again. But the theory is we watched Jaws on a 200-inch screen with the 4K projector in our pool room. I've got 2 1,000-watt speakers, JBLs, in the pool room pointing at the pool. And then we watch the show Jaws. But behind the scenes, I throw shrimp in the water and get all the sharks and the alligator gar and the catfish up. So if you're sitting in the pool in one of these lawn chairs, you feel these fish come by and, rub next to you. And you're like, while you're watching Jaws. I mean, oh my God, it's a great experience, So that's what I wanted. We never really kicked it off. All right, so now let me go to this and turn this from.
Are you like the Tracy there?
Yeah, I'm going to do the Tracy update. So I'm going to put the Tracy background on here. There's a web. Okay.
Oh, look, I'll show you.
Now we're talking here. Let's turn this one off. Oh, no, that's the webcam. That's us. Turn that back on. Okay. Now we turn
I
off.
think we should do it with Piranha 3D. Watch Piranha 3D. Super screen.
Where's Tracy at? Turn that off.
Oh, we just happy birthday to everybody.
This one. This one. Okay, let's go to this one. Okay, let's go all the way up here. Tracy, here we go. Turn it on. I don't see it. It's not on.
Late, everybody.
No. There's the Tracy one. Not on. For some reason, it's not going on. Webcam. There's that. There's this. There's this. There's that one where Tracy moves her legs, but not the Tracy at all.
So we have 4 jets.
You see
4 power heads. The catfish above the lineup in front of it.
Tulsa 4100, Pittsburgh, wallpaper. I don't see no Tracy background. The one Tracy background is not working at the top, which is right. Turn this image off. Go to Tracy right there. Boom. Turn this on, and it don't show. The Tracy update don't show. Sorry, guys. I can't show you the Tracy update. But anyways, this week, she's been doing great. She's, she's moving her arm a lot more. So that tells me that, when she came home here, she was zero. She didn't move nothing. And then she started moving her toes. Then she started moving her ankles. Then she started moving her whole, knees, and then her legs, and then her shoulders and her head. And she can hold her head up, in the wheelchair and stuff. She never got to where she moved her arms. Well, a couple of weeks ago, she got to where I put her arm, because she's got the thing on her finger, the O2 sensor. I put that on her and I put her hand down. And, she wants to be all locked up. So I stretch her finger straight. I put it there and I put it on her belly. And then she went and moved it up. And I'm like, are you serious? Did you just move that on me? So I take her hand and I move it back down and she moved it back up. This is not an involuntary movement. This is a voluntary movement. This is something she wanted. She was more comfortable with it up here than it was down here. Okay. So this is very big. She's now getting to the point where she can move her arms, and the only thing left is her hands. Once she can move her hands, she can communicate with us, squeezing our hands, that kind of stuff. So we're real close to that. So I was real happy with the amount that she did that, and it came out of nowhere when we were giving up, because we weren't giving up, but we were upset and tired because she hasn't really done anything in a long time, and we thought she hit a plateau. That's as best as it's going to get, and then she did better. She moved up, so she's still moving. I call them baby steps in the right place, in the right direction. She's still doing that, and she's still getting better. So I don't care what anyone says. Give her more time, and she will come around. So she's doing good, and I'm happy with her. I don't know what else. I've watched her the last Tuesday and Wednesday night was 16 hours, and then Thursday was only 8 hours, and I watched her now today. I didn't have to watch her at all, and our nurses are here and they're taking care of her. Sorry.
His caffeine pills are wearing off.
Well, you stop it. I didn't take no pills today. I had sleep today. But she hasn't done anything new, but she's doing very well as far as her coughing. She takes a breath in and then she coughs out all this liquid with her, and it goes into her bib. And then all we have to do is suction that out. She's doing so good. We have not had to go internally, which we have a thing that goes into her trach and goes all the way down into her lungs and suctions it out. We haven't had to go internally probably for like 5 months now. That's how good she's doing. She's coughing it all up herself, and that's all we have to do is clean out her bib. She's doing really, really good. And with her following me around with her eyes, and I can see, you can just look at her and know that she's either coherent and she's there, or she's gone. You can see that instantly. And when she's there, I try talking to her all the time. And she has been closing her eyes for me when I ask her to close her eyes. So she's getting to the point to where I can almost trust that as an answer, and I can start making a language up with that, because 2 out of 3 times she will close her eyes when I ask her to close her eyes. So she's doing really good. She's really coming through. She's a fighter. I mean, that girl just fights. She's ready. Them doctors said to pull the plug on her years ago, and they said she would never come off of them 8 machines, and then a week later she was already off 7 of them, and only on the breathing machines, which she's off of now. So she's off of them original 8 machines. The doctor said she'll never come off of the rest of her life. If you remove any one of these machines, she will die. Go ahead and pull the plug. And we're like, no, we didn't. The other doctor came in and said, let's wait till next Friday, because her CAT scan could be wrong because of lack of oxygen to the brain, makes it swell and makes the CAT scan come out. The next Friday came in and she had worked off 7 of those machines, and then plenty of brain activity, you know. So that's all she needed was somebody to believe in her and give her time to fight. And yeah, it's been a long time. It's going on 5 years now. But you know what? I don't care. That's my little girl, you know. She's like one of my kids now. You can't never give up. You can't. You know, do you say, screw it, I don't feel like doing this no more. You know, my kid will be okay in the nursing home. No. She is like one of my she's family. I have to take care of her. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I have to take care of her. As long as there's a chance she's going to, you know, recover, we're going to keep on taking care of her, you know, and give her more time. And that's all there's to it. There's no question whatsoever at all. So we're taking care of her, but then still trying to live life at the same time. And things are happening and things are going on and things are, you know, she has no idea I got a new Harley or, you know, I'm selling my old Harley. She has no idea. All she knows is that, you know, she's getting her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She's getting her diaper changed. She's being taken care of, you know. She gets to watch TV for a couple hours a day, sitting upwards. You know, we're trying to take her around the block in the summertime, you know, walking her around in a wheelchair and stuff like that. All she knows is that she has family that's taking care of her, and that's all she needs to know, period. So even if I find somebody I fall in love with and I want to get married and I get married again, I'm never going to stop taking care of Tracy. I mean, if I do fall in love with somebody and they don't want Tracy involved, then they're gone. They're history. This is part of my family. This is my baggage. I am going to take care of her the rest of her life, you know. There's no doubt about it. So that's all there is to it. But, you know, I'm not out there looking for anybody or nothing like that. But, you know, still, Jesus. There we go. She don't deserve what I would have gotten if I would have been in her shoes. You know, she would have moved on, and then I'd have been in a nursing home, and it'd all been over with, and I'd be gone by now. That's a fact. You know, it's weird for me because I will fight for my loved ones 100%, and I just don't understand why. Well, let's move on. Tracy's doing good. She's in good hands out there. I've got 2 more days of complete coverage. I would love to go and just hang out somewhere and do something. Because I haven't, for 4.5 years, I've been trapped here. All right. Let's see what everybody else has to say. Oh, Brittany's Nibbles is here. How is she not she's white. She's not even a mod. Brittany, how are you not a mod no more? Miss you guys. What are your plans for holiday weekend? If it pertains, no, some of y'all work. Let me move her back to being a mod. How is she not even a mod?
I don't know. Maybe she don't want to be. I don't know.
Well, that's not her choice.
Okay.
If I make her a mod, she's a mod. She's part of this rescue. She's been here since the beginning.
Yeah, she practically.
Yeah, love her. All right, Brittany, you're a mod again. I don't know why you weren't a mod. That's crazy. Bill Lynch says, Rich, if you hit the $1 billion Powerball, what would you do to FR? The first thing I would do is go buy a huge building in a commercial zoned area and move all of our tanks there and move everything there and make it a public aquarium where we can charge to get in the door. And then I would have species tanks. You know, we've got a bunch of tanks mixed together and with a bunch of fish mixed together. Nuh-uh. Each fish would have their own tank. This is the Amazonian tank. This is, you know, blah, blah, blah tank. This is this tank.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And we get to the arapaima tank and it'd be huge. And that's what I would do. I would make a personalized walkthrough area of a public aquarium and make it just beautiful to where you just love these fishes enclosures. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do that here. We are in a situation where we got so many fish coming in that we have to mix fish. Okay, we're putting fish together that shouldn't go together, but they actually work together. And then if they don't, we move them out and we change things around. We've got, like people say, you can't put a dovie in with an umbie. But for 4 years, we had a dovie and an umbie in the 4400. They each had their side of the tank.
Mature nice, they turn into gentle giants.
They were very nice. And
I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
Okay.
You're in the middle of a chat. We got a super chat from Brittany Zillis, $100.
no,
Says happy
no,
birthday
Brittany.
to JJ. Congratulations to Britt and Josh. Happy late birthday to Lori, Tracy, and Skylar.
Oh my
Happy
goodness.
upcoming birthday to you, Big Britt.
Thank you, Brittany.
Hope all
Thank
the
you.
Fishy family has a great holiday weekend.
Aw.
Fishy fans, any plans? Love from the couch.
Wow, Brittany, we love you. Okay.
You made me read that.
Here, let me put the background back on real quick. Then you go here. Then you go back up. Oh, I want to go up. Okay, there
That
we
was
go.
nice. Thanks, Brittany. It'd be good to see you.
Have you ever met Brittany?
Nope. I don't believe so.
I tell you what.
Unless she was here for that one
She's
picture.
adorable. Okay. And her husband is
Uh,
hilarious. He will make you roll on the ground all
yeah.
night long. We went up and we
well,
had dinner with them.
Like I said, Anthony called me today.
Okay.
Or,
Well, listen,
uh,
we went up to Chicago and they met us there and this and that. And we went out to dinner. And while at dinner, Anthony pretended to be Hoover and he nailed him so well. He had me rolling on my back. It was hilarious.
this is,
I miss you guys. I really do. All right, let me get Tracy's thing up here. Okay, webcam. Here we go. Cichlid background. We can do that. There we go. Should be. There we are.
ta-da.
Okay. Ta-da! We're back. Dev Charge says that's too much weight to lose. Y'all disappeared. Oh, come on now. We ain't lost nothing yet. Brittany Zibla says, miss you guys. What are your plans for holiday weekend if it pertains? I know y'all have some sort of work. We actually don't have no Labor Day weekend planned here. My birthday is going to be celebrated, I guess, this weekend with Josh. But next weekend, Rich is going to be out of town. But that's when we want to celebrate my birthday is next weekend because my birthday is like Wednesday, you know. So it's the following weekend. But I guess they're going to do something this weekend for me before Rich leaves and, you know, that blah, blah, blah. I hear Tracy, but I ain't got to go to her because there's a nurse out there. Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
Tyler Kerr says, Brittany, you're amazing. That almost made me cry. You're amazing. Aw. Yeah, Brittany, you are amazing. And Tyler, you're an amazing person.
AZ Fish Room's on now.
Brad says, why don't you have a background of the pool pond yet? I don't know. We have some. They're just, you know, outdated. I just haven't done it lately. Actually, I can go to it. Let me see.
That one was just a bare swimming pool.
Yeah. I can't read them, so I just, there's the cichlid tank. There's it, you know, there's Tracy. All right, here's the Bellagio. Okay, the community tank. There's Tracy again. What's this one? Nothing. Nothing. That's happy birthday. How about this one? That's happy New Year's. Okay. Oh, there's the pool pond when we had a big elven here and there.
That's good enough for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Little change.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm adjusting my eyes.
Brittany says Big Rich yours is the 4th, right? Now I'm actually the 3rd. September 3rd. I will turn, I think, 62.
Well, that's me.
You're no help, Jerry.
No, I ain't your daddy.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What were you doing in the 60s?
I am positive.
You can't be positive. What were you doing in the 60s?
In the
Come on now.
60s,
Yeah.
I was on the West Coast, and you were out here.
Doesn't matter where my mother was.
Like I said before, your father is obviously your father. So, I mean, you know, there ain't no doubt about the resemblance.
Blake Weber says, long live OFR. Hit that like, y'all. Raheem says, you're turning 64? Okay, look.
64.
No. I was born in 1963, September 3rd. So 2023, I turned 60. 24, 61, 25, I turned 62. So September of this year, I turned 62. Ah, damn, I'm old.
AZ Fish Room, welcome to Oscar.
Oh, Brittany came on, so AZ had to follow right behind. She wears some pants in that family. There you go, AZ. Love you, bro. Gracie says, hey, Rich, I finished a blanket that I made Tracy, my husband. You made Tracy your husband?
Oh, yeah. Watch the punctuation.
Okay. It says, hey, Rich, I finished the blanket I made Tracy, comma, my husband is putting it in the mail on Wednesday. He has to work double shifts then till then, but he's off on Wednesday, so mail it then. Oh, thank you, Gracie. Appreciate it. I like the story better when she made Tracy her husband.
I like it because you were enunciating the punctuation.
Blake Weber says, forget the drinking word. Big Rich read part of my comment. Now I got to drink. Of course you got to drink. There you go. I'll drink with you.
And Brittany Zibble sent 10 Ohio Fish Rescue.
Oh, really?
Memberships.
Oh, that's
Thanks,
awesome.
Brittany.
Aggressive Fish Lovers received it. Zach Estes. Good Jane 54 received a membership. Gracious received a membership. JT 24. Whip's here. What's up, Whip? XCon received a gift. Madam Star Hookit received a thing. Karen Nader received a gift membership. Well, thank you, Brittany. Oh, geez, I'm hiccuping left and right.
Maybe we should go with late more often.
Late. Drink up.
Hey, man, it's damn active tonight. Busy people.
Boyd Aquatic says, much love to all of you and yours. Keep up the good work, fellas. Thank you, Boyd Aquatic.
Raheem says, what's the drinking word?
The drinking word is late. You're a little late, Raheem. It's late.
I take another.
James McNally says, is it me or have you started later than normal tonight? Yes, tonight we didn't start till 8 o'clock because I had a meet and greet at a pet store in Akron, which was an hour away. So I did a 4-hour meet and greet there, and I didn't get home until 7:30, and we started the show up and got it going by 8 o'clock. So we're here for a while. Get with it. Drink up, bitches. Mud Warriors received a gift membership. Panther Paulette received a membership. Zuna received, and Jay Sure received a membership by Brittany Ziblis.
Yeah, I quit putting my name on that list. Last, I think Brittany and AZ paid for my last couple of memberships.
Really?
Yeah.
Craig Tullis says, "Hey Rich, what size engine is in the rail buggy? It's a 1940 something. You know, I don't really know. All I know is the guy says he put 10 grand into that motor, and when I got it home, I did not believe it. But once I started tuning it, and then I found out that spark plugs weren't firing, you know, 3 cylinders were not hot. The one was only hot. I was like, this thing runs like shit, blah, blah, blah. I put new spark plugs in it, and all 4 cylinders started firing, and then it had a 4-cylinder cam.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, I've never heard a cam in a 4-cylinder before, and it was ridiculous.
It
I
sounds
swear
a
to
lot
God,
more like a Porsche than a damn.
this thing, I
Volkswagen.
swear to God, this thing will do wheelies taking off. It's that
Yeah, it would.
ridiculous. It's a good running motor. AZ Fishroom says it's OFR after dark for the first time in 2025. Didn't we have an after dark just a couple months ago? Yeah, we went like 4 hours.
You went way late one night when I got out.
Yeah, you left out. You were like a big pussy that night.
Oh, I had to take care of the fish, ass.
He said, "You ass."
Anything to poke.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, there's lots of chatters on here that don't have a membership.
Bambi says, sending out a huge thank you to our nurses. Thank you, nurses. She's out there.
I'm sorry, I'm not been knocking people.
Brittany says, Tony, shut up. Don't make me spend 10 more. We have a baby dog. They have the cutest little dog. And it's not so little. It's a black little puppy, but it's growing so big.
Yeah.
You know?
I have met them because I played with Callie. That's Callie you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Damn right I met him. I couldn't figure.
Uh-oh. She must have sent another. Yes, she did. Brittany sent out 20 Ohio Fish Rescue gift memberships. Wow. Okay. Big Junior Jambliss received a gift membership. Brad Waiter received a gift membership. Mary Ann, Chris Calvert, Glenn Holitzer, Gordito Conchilla received. Absent Stars received. Joey Stebbins, Silver Fox, Steph Val, Mikhail Funchket, Corey Swift. Wow.
I didn't know there was that many people on the list.
You're not there, though.
On purpose. When I'm sitting in this chair.
Everybody's coming up with thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany.
I'm probably the only ranch on the talk that doesn't have a membership sign by it. Everybody's a moderator.
You know what? I think it's a restriction. You have to be part of, the moderator program to be able to live here. You're here, and you're not even a moderator. You're like a stranger in my house.
No, I'm a moderator.
Okay.
I'm just not a member.
Gotcha.
You won't take my membership.
Brittany says, Big Rich, I spent my birthday money on you. Aw, can you do a Big Rich's Bitchin' Kitchen with Jerry as your assistant, please? My birthday is 9/5. Your birthday is September 5th? Are you serious?
The thing was fun. You get both of us trying to work side by side in the kitchen. That ain't gonna happen.
It can't happen.
No.
I can tell him what to do, or he can tell me what to do, but we cannot work together.
No.
He's mean. He's very mean. He's like, don't add that. I don't like that.
I tested.
Seriously, Brittany, your birthday is September 5th? Mine's the 3rd. I didn't know yours was the 5th. How do I not know that? Wow. I'll tell you what. We did just recently, not a Big Rich's Bitchin' Kitchen, but I made a muffalado sandwich on one of our videos. And it was reminiscent of Big Rich and Bitchin' Kitchen. And the sandwich was so good. It was so good. Oh my God. Reaper brought over all the Italian. He brought over, geez, what was the sandwich, the meat's called?
Morbello. What was that?
Capicola, mortadello.
Mortadella, yeah.
The two different types of salami, I forget what kind, and then the provolone cheese, and then we had crushed, fire roasted red peppers,
Yeah.
olives,
The pickled sweet peppers.
the sweet peppers, and then we had red wine vinegar and olive oil on it. And we made like a salad mix up for that, and that went on top of the
That
sandwich.
was a good sandwich.
Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. Anything you want, Brittany, I will do for you, baby. Whatever you need, I'm yours. You tell me what you want, and I will do. You know, whatever you want me to cook, I will cook into the best of my ability and do it for you and let Jerry be the taste tester. How about that?
Yeah, I'll do the taste test.
Look at you. You just jump in there.
Oh, yeah. I am the highest paid volunteer on the property. Yeah.
Even depth charts, because Jerry can be the taste tester.
Just don't ask Rich and I to work together in the kitchen.
Suann said that sandwich should have been a Big Rich's Bitchin' Kitchen.
It could have been. It was good enough though now. The trouble is with his diet, man, and nobody to cook for but me. And it's, but you know, I mean, I don't like cooking for myself. You can't cook for just one person.
All right. Brittany says, come on, Big Rich. We need a Big Rich and Jerry cooking vid. I'd die. Okay. So let's do this for Brittany. Okay. No. I'm gonna give you a little hint of how it's gonna be. I'm gonna pull out some meat. I'm gonna start cooking it, and you'll be like, "That ain't the way to cook it," right? And then I'll do it your way, and then I'll start bringing out some other things. And you'll be like, "What in the hell you doing?" You're gonna be so mean to me.
Only for the video. Yeah, this stuff don't happen. He won't eat anything I cook.
He won't eat nothing spicy. So I cook spicy stuff and he don't like it. So he won't eat it. So we don't do well together as a cooking team.
There's a difference between hot and flavorful.
No, he'll come out and I'll be like, okay, we got this, we have this, here's a little bit of spice, we'll have this, and he'll grab everything that isn't spicy and move it aside and sort of like push me aside like this. AZ says we need a peanut butter and Jerry sandwich. Manny Davis says, Rich, have you ever done a jacket potato? Yes and no. I don't know what you mean by that, but I know what we've done before with, coveted potatoes that were stuffed, like stuffed potatoes.
Just about anybody who calls himself a cook has got their own personal recipe for a jacket potato or a baked, twice cooked.
Bill Lynch says Jerry could be the Swedish chef from the Muppets.
Oh man, that would be.
How'd that go?
That would be hard. Oh, I had to. It was in my head, man.
For a second, and you lost it.
Oh, did I ever?
Oh, that's funny.
That would make him Beaker.
Brittany says, you can cook things non-spicy. Come on, I'll send aprons and chef's hats. We don't have to do this for Brittany. She asked, it's like the third time now. We're going to have to do it for her. I mean, I love her. We got to do what she says. Okay,
That's a hell of a chore, though, man.
that's okay. You're gonna have to deal with it, old man.
I don't know, man. It's like, I mean, she just donated $100.
Can we
How much would it cost to put?
can we agree on something like spare ribs or I don't know, meatballs or I don't know, chili, something. We got to be able to agree on something, Jerry, to cook it for Brittany. I'll add my stuff. You can try and add your stuff.
Hey, Brittany, if we can manage to put together a menu, girl, you're on. But I don't know, man. Maybe we should make it how many donations we can get. You know, I mean, somebody wants to donate $500, Jerry gets a haircut.
You're willing to get a
That
haircut?
thing, no, not well.
Just your beard.
Not well. I like my beards trimmed up, yeah, but my hair is getting too long for me to take care of.
Okay, so
Brushing it up
we can
is
cut you
a
up.
bitch.
We can cut you up.
No,
You don't want it, but you don't want us to cut you up.
I made a commitment after the chemotherapy that I would never get it cut again.
You just said it's too hard for you to take care of.
Not yet, it isn't. It's getting there. There are nights where I cuss a little bit, yeah.
Here's what I do. I split mine in the middle and the back, and I pull it around to the front.
Mine not that long yet.
Well, either way, now I can brush this side all the way to the back, and I start this side down low, and I come up high, and then once it's combed, I do this, and I brush back, and I'm good to go.
Good for you. You've been doing it for long enough. You should know how you do it. You know. Anyway, we're getting into hair stories now. I used to braid mine at the temples and tie it back behind my head to keep my hair out of my face. But I didn't have the hair at the base of my neck knotting all up and trying to yank out all the time.
Okay, Big Dano Mate says, hey, Big Rich. Brittany Zibla says, you can cook things non-spicy. Come on, I'll send the aprons and the chef's hat. We said that. AZ Fishroom, her husband, says, that nagging and arguing is comedy gold. You each make a dish and Reaper chooses the winner. We can do that. No, we can do that. You're not down with it? Come on, Jerry. Come on, we can do this.
Reaper likes the spice more than you do.
This is true.
Okay.
This is true. AZ,
But I see
Fishroom
you
for
make
real.
a pig out of my shrimp, though.
He will, yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler says, AZ Fishroom for real. I need to see some Rich's Bitchin' Kitchen. I already watch every cooking show that is good. Big Dano Maid says, when's the arapaima from the 4400 going to the Monster Pond? Actually, pretty soon. He's over 3 foot now, and the babies are over a foot. They're like 14 inches. So we're getting ready to move the arapaima into the pool and move the babies into the 4400 because they are just growing like weeds. It's crazy.
It's going to be interesting, man. That jowl hasn't been tested yet, and he's stocking food.
Tyler says, what's your favorite meals to cook for Rich and Jerry?
Oh, I don't know, man.
I would say this. When I cook a bunch of different meals, the only thing you eat is that tuna hell, where there's the tuna, the peas, and the macaroni
I
cheese.
ate what I like the best. The tuna hell is good food.
There you go. So
I
I
mean,
think
for
that's
tuna
what I
hell.
cook the most, that you eat the most. And then
Oh,
it
I
used to
wasn't
be steak. You don't like steak no more.
Well, in my teeth.
Right. So
Okay,
I
so
would say it would have to be the tuna hell that you eat, or breakfast when I cook breakfasts.
Oh yeah, those, but you don't do that anymore.
Not so much. I've been on the diet for a while.
Well, even those, man, it's hard to make that much for two people. I mean, it's just not a. It's like trying to make shrimp scampi. I love to make sure and eat shrimp scampi. You know, I'm a
Sue Ann
guy.
says, cut it, Jerry. Says the girl with short hair.
Yeah, right. Now, if I cut my hair at all, it'd just be cleaning it up. It wouldn't be any length at all. I don't think I can get away with the braids anymore.
Sue says, let's see that chin, Jerry.
I wouldn't mind cutting it back to a decent.
Manny David says, happy birthday, Rich, for Wednesday. Oh, thank you. Rich, no fish cooking in the bitchin' kitchen. Yeah, we don't cook fish. Fish are friends, not food. Cat says, hi, I never get to see you guys live. It's a party tonight. It's always a party every Friday. Harley says, get Reaper, Mark, and John to judge the cooking contest between Rich and Jerry. There's not much a contest there, guys. I'm sorry.
I'd like some impartial judges.
Control Geek says, how's the Stingray pups doing? They're doing amazing.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to start letting them out because they're eating so well. They're doing so good that we're allowing ourselves to let them go because we know they're feeding well, they're doing good, you know. Shauna says, I'm getting hungry now, all this talk.
Yeah, I know. Me too. That was the other reason I wanted to go.
I gave you all that lunch meat today. You didn't eat it all.
Yesterday, you gave me a bunch of lunch meat.
And you didn't eat it all.
I ate everything except for a couple of
And
slices.
there you go. It's in the kitchen. You can eat that now.
A couple of slices for a full day's meals.
I don't care what you say. You said
No.
you're hungry. There's slices of
Okay, yeah, I know it's in there.
go in there and eat.
I've got all kinds of food in there. I just haven't gotten around to eating any of it.
Okay, then stop sitting here and complaining.
I wasn't complaining. Well, where did I complain? She said she's making her hungry. I said,
Bill
yeah,
Lynch
me
says,
too.
Jerry, maybe we can get another YouTuber that has beards makeovers do a co-video. If I can get somebody to come in here and cut your beard, are you willing?
No,
God dang it.
not without knowing who it is and what's going on.
You won't know them. They're somebody. They're just somebody
No, I ain't
known for their
no.
things, you know.
No. It's already been offered, and she turned it down.
Gracie and Gaggle. Now I'm going back some. Gracie and Gaggle says, make some chili, Rich, or a big pot of soup of some kind. I made a big crock pot of chicken and dumplings, and the chicken had peas and carrots with it, like a chicken pot pie, and then it had the dumplings in with it, and it was really good. And then I needed a little bit more butter to add to it, and Jerry goes, add my Irish butter. So I added, like, I don't know, a third of a stick of normal butter, of Irish butter, and it turned the whole thing into Irish butter soup. That's all you tasted was soup, butter soup.
You couldn't cut it either. We tried Parmesan. We tried everything, man. It was butter soup.
That soup tasted so buttery, it was ridiculous. I'll never use Irish butter again. It destroyed my recipe. And that was good. It was good chicken noodle soup, chicken pot pie soup, you know. It was really good. And I had the great dumplings in there, and I cooked them into not water, but I used chicken stock, and I boiled it, and I dropped the dumplings in there, and I made dumplings for the chicken. Everything was great. It was ready to go. It was my masterpiece of chicken pot pie soup. And I go to serve it, and you know, we had left the crock pot off for a while, so it got thick. So I'm like, you know, I'll thin it out with some butter. And I used Jerry's butter, and it turned into butter soup. I mean, it just tasted so buttery. That was all you could taste. You couldn't taste chicken. You didn't taste, you know, peas and carrots. It was butter soup.
I like my Irish butter. Man, you can't make a butter burger without it. You try to get that buttery flavor in a regular hamburger and with regular butter, and you end up with a greasy ass mess. But you can use a little bit of Irish butter and get that nice rich butter burger, man.
All right, what do we got here?
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of food.
Marie Dean says, chicken and dumplings. I'm hungry now. I think Sue Ann, me, and Lori should
I
judge.
know, it's good.
Deb Church says, I want to judge too. Uh-oh. Rich, seen the collection of DVDs you have? Holy shit, I'm impressed. I think I might have the same amount, but mine are loose, but mine don't look as nice. I tell you what, Tyler, I have one whole shelf is nothing but DVDs that we recorded of me playing out. And then the next shelf up are the DVDs of nothing but concerts. I collected concerts. Like we used to collect concert shirts. I collected concerts. I got, Deep Purple. I got Led Zeppelin. I got, all these concerts that, I've got the 4K projector. And then I have, I think 4,000 watts of PA system in my living room. And I've got the main stereo, which is 7-channel, 770 watt of, the Sony ES 770, I think, 7700. But I've got 2,000 watts of an amplifier that goes 2,000 aside, RMS to 4 ohms. So I've got like probably almost 8,000 watts of PA system in my living room to watch concerts. And that's what I used to do. Everybody would come by, we'd watch AC/DC in concert, We'd watch many different concerts and figure out this is the best one. That one got set aside. I'll get rid of these other ones. I'll trade them off. And then, the Deep Purple. Oh my God, we found the best concert for that. Best Led Zeppelin concert. And I have this collection of concerts that I'm so proud of, and I can't wait. I would really like right now to build an extra room on the house and put my stereo system in there and my amplifiers from downstairs and all that, because I'm not in the band no more. I don't need the band room. That's Jerry's room. So I could take all that 8,000 watts of PA system out there, and it needs to be a wooden room with the big screen, surrounded with PA system, and just watch concerts. You want to see, Judas Priest. Here's the best concert Judas Priest was ever in concert. Here it is. I missed them, but them are all DVDs. I'm sorry, Blu-rays. I started collecting them, and now Blu-rays isn't a thing no more. Now it's just downloadable content to your hard drive, But I tell you what, it's been a long while, 5 years since I've watched a concert here. The last concert I watched here was with Reaper's wife, Dawn. We watched Bad Company, Deep Purple, and it was a great concert. I just bought it that night. We watched it and we jammed out. It was like we were there. It was amazing. Awesome concert. And that's the last concert I've watched here because, then things happened with Tracy. So, but.
AZ Fish Room made a $10 super chat. Says, Jerry, please be Rich's sous chef for a Big Rich's Bitchin' Kitchen for Brittany's birthday.
I'll do anything you want for Brittany's birthday, but you know what? You guys don't have to ask like this. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will do whatever Brittany wants for her birthday. You come up with something and I'll cook it. Okay. What's your favorite meal, Brittany? Or what's your favorite thing? Whatever. Or what do you want to show off to Jerry? Because he's going to be the one tasting it. Jerry and Mark and Reaper and all them. They'll be the ones tasting it. So whatever you want, I'll cook for you.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
I'll do sous chef. You pick the main course and we'll put together a meal. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I gotta get out of here.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Do you have contacts now? No, I broke one of the arms off my glasses. And I got it super glued right now. I'm just a little paranoid about gluing the damn thing to my face. No, I just will let the super glue cure, and I don't really expect it to work anyway. So that way, if it does, we're good.
Tyler Kerr says, see there, Rich being amazing, and happy birthday, Brittany. Hope you have an amazing day. And Rich, happy 70th. What the hell? 70th birthday? Sorry. Never pick on you. I had to, please don't. I had to, please don't something me. I'm 62, you son of a bitch. He says, please don't be mad. Bill Lynch says, good night. Good night, Bill. See you, buddy. Tracy says, the Millersport Sweet Corn Festival is going on right now. The Oak Ridge Boys are there tomorrow. It's a free show in Millersport, Ohio. Really? That's right down the street from me. I tell you what, the Oak Ridge Boys rock. You know, that song Elvira rocks. I can't believe.
That is a good tune.
Yeah. Have you seen that the song Elvira got taken over by redid by a band that has no instruments? They're all a cappella, called Home Free, and they did such a good job on doing Elvira that the Oak Ridge Boys got together with Home Free and did a show together where you see, you know, the Oak Ridge Boys are known for their, okay, you got so many people in the band, but then you got this one low bass dude.
For a minute there,
listen,
go ahead.
Home Free has a home bass dude. And then, you know, you got the main singer from Oak Ridge Boys. Home Free has the main singer. They have a replacement for everybody there.
Yeah.
Look up on YouTube, guys. This will surprise you. You will love it. Look up Oak Ridge Boys Home Free, and then watch the video where at the end they're still singing, but the Oak Ridge Boys are actually signing like the T-shirts of Home Free, the players from Home Free. It is such a great video. I mean, it's amazing.
Now, what you need to do is add the Blue Man Group for backup musicians.
Mary Oliver, I am not 70. You stop your shit. Depth Chart says Home Free is awesome. Tyler Kerr says, papa, mau, mau. He goes, I don't listen to stuff like that.
Go back to
that is the song Elvira.
Go back to Sha-Na-Na. You got a real bass, man.
Harley Jam says Oak Ridge Boys are one of the few bands that are non-rock that I really enjoy. Listen, go onto YouTube and look up Oak Ridge Boys Home Free, and they will come together and make one video. And it is amazing because you've got the original singer of Oak Ridge Boys against the original singer of Home Free, and they go, you know, at it. And then you've got the low bass guy from Oak Ridge Boys against the new low bass guy from Home Free, and they go at it. And at the end, they're all signing their T-shirts, and it's amazing. You got to watch that video. It is amazing. You got to see it. Tyler.
Sickle.
He goes, sorry, Rich, I didn't mean to start something with the whole tell people your real age. I mean your fake age. Screw you, Tyler. My real age is 62. I'm going to be turning 62 on September 3rd. You know, you can bite me after that. Gracie says, Rich, you are 2 hours from me, so not too far for you to come and see the Oak Ridge Boys. I live at Buckeye Lake and Nicketts Fort in the next town over. You know what? When is this happening? Because I've got the next 2 days open. I might be able to do it.
Didn't she say tomorrow earlier?
I don't know. Let me go back.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, the Oak Ridge Boys are there tomorrow, It's a free show in Millersport, Ohio. Okay, so I got to look up. Where's my phone? All right, look up now. Nope, go here. Back up. Okay, go to this one. Now go to Millersport, Ohio. There we go. 2 hours and 17 minutes away.
It ain't bad at all.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. Uh-oh, Skylar messaged me.
Oh, well. Let's go back to the Sweet Corn Festival. That makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Man, if I can't chew steak, I sure as hell ain't going to be chewing on no corn cob.
Leave me alone.
Okay,
There you go.
yeah.
I'm not dealing with her no more.
Catch back up with them.
All right. Let me see here.
Yeah, Gracie says no sport is tomorrow, Saturday.
Raheem says, happy birthday to Big Rich and Brittany Zivilis. Suanne says, road trip. Are you ready to go, Suanne? I'll go with you if you want to come by here. Swoop me. Let's go. I've got the weekend off. I mean, I can do what I want now. It's amazing. This is crazy to me. Cat says, uh-oh, what did I miss? What happened with Skylar? Well,
Wow.
she's a little bit mean. She's, you know, she's
You don't
demanding.
need no drama right now.
I'm not. She's, you know, every time she comes over here, it's all about her, what her life is, what she's going through, what's happening there, how I can help her, how I can fucking fix her car or fix her life or this and that. And I just got tired of it. And I just told her, like, look, stop, leave me alone. I don't want to deal with any of this no more. You don't ever ask me about my life, what problems I'm going through, what I'm having to deal with, or trying to help me out. You're always here, and I'm trying to help you fix your car. I'm trying to this or that. I'm trying to, you know, every time she's around, she takes over. She's so in charge. It's ridiculous. I'm 60 years old, and I should be in charge, and you should be listening to me because I've gone through this before, and I know how to fix this. But she comes over, and she's in charge, and she wants to run everything and be in charge, and it's like the blind leading the blind. She's never been in this situation before, you know? So then it's like, I'm like, every time you're around, it's a clusterfuck of confusion. I mean, just stop. Just mellow. Calm down. You know, you should listen to me because I've been through this. I can tell you what to do. I can tell you what you should do, how you should act, you know, and she don't go for that. She wants to be in charge constantly. So I had to tell her, I'm like, just stop, please. I can't deal with it no more. Just don't come around. Don't come over. Don't, you know, every time you come over, it's what you want, what you need, what you think about, what your hobbies are, what your car's worth, you know, how your car's broken down. It's all about you constantly. Please stop. Just, you know, go to school, do what you're going to do, go to work, do whatever, leave me be. I don't want it no more. I just can't deal with it no more. It's all about you every time you come around. It's too much, you know. So I told her to stop coming around, and I haven't talked to her in 3 days. Now she sends me this. She don't want to end a relationship with me, so she keeps on sending me things. But when she comes around, it's nothing but trouble. It's nonstop. It's, you know, her dealings, her parents' problems, her problems with work, her problems with her other work. Her, you know, she can't. Her car needs fixed, and I fixed her car. I don't know how many times. I've helped her out so many times because it's always about her and what she's, you know, problematic, and I try and help. And I got to the point where I'm like, stop, just stop. Just leave me be, okay? Just don't come around. I can't take it no more. I've got real problems here. I've got a person facing life or death in my hands. I've got real problems here, and you don't never have to deal with that. You never have to, understand any of it. You don't have to put up with any of it. I don't give you my problem, and you come over, and it's nothing but problems nonstop. And I try and help you, and then you argue with me and you fight with me. I don't want to do it. Just leave me go. So I told her, I don't know, a week ago, just please leave me alone. Don't come around no more. Don't come over. Just leave me be. Let me be peaceful. Go fix your own problems. And then I didn't talk to her for 3 days, and now she sends me this message, which is, listen, I was not trying to be me. I think throughout your anger, you couldn't see what I was trying to say. I was trying to say, yes, I have a right to tell you, blah, 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 and you shouldn't, regardless of what I say, but I also need to be thoughtful about responding to you within a relative time frame. And I just put, leave me alone. It's just leave me alone. I don't need your problems on top of my problems. I've got problems. You want to come around, hang out, that's great. I have plenty of people that come over here and want to hang out, and they want to help, and they want to do things, and we do stuff, and we get stuff done, and then I go back and I handle my problems. I don't put my problems on anybody else, but my God, if anyone that's been her friend, that it's just all her all the time. It's like, Jesus Christ, please stop. Holy shit, it's too much. And that's all I said to her. So Tyler says, you don't need that trauma. Ignore her. We get it. You have the people you want to help. I try and help everybody. And she lived here for, basically we had a relationship for 3 years. She lived here. And it just kept getting worse and worse. It's all about her and how much I could do for her. And I'd fix her. I'd fix this problem. I'd fix this. And then, now it's the next problem. And then, all of a sudden her car's broke down. And I actually paid for her car to get fixed. It was a rear swing arm was bad and her whole tire popped in. I paid $500 for her to have my buddy replace it at his shop and fix it. And this and that, and I don't get treated no nicer. I don't get treated no better. She's like, she expects this kind of thing, and it's like, you treat me like shit. Stop. She comes over here and she takes over, and here's my thing. I'm 61 years old. I've been through 99% of everything you're going through. I've been through it before, and I know how to get past it. Let's do it this way. Let's fix this. Let's replace that. We'll do this. And that's how you get past this. And, she comes in and she wants to take over. Like if I go to my son's house, I'm not in charge. I go there. I'm like, what do you need me to do? He goes, well, we're moving this. We're doing that. We're doing this. I don't even ask him why, or I don't need to know the end result. Okay. He says we need to move this dirt from here to there. We're going to dig this. We're going to put it over there. Okay. I'm here to help. But see, when she comes over, she wants to know, why are you doing this? What's going on? Why? Well, there's a better way. I can do it this way. And people this and that. And she just takes over. And it's like, Jesus Christ, you're what, 25? You don't know anything in life. Please listen to the people that's gone through this before. And she won't. She's just mean. She just has to take over. And it's horrible all the time. I try and help her. I try and get her ahead. I try and, talk to her parents and get them back together. And I did. And now her mom was like, I love, you've done such a great job. You got my daughter back. And now I can live with my daughter again. And I don't know. I just don't understand it, how somebody can be that mean and that demanding to anybody when she should be just completely like, oh my God, you've helped me so much. You're the greatest, Big Rich. That's how I feel she should act towards me. And she don't act that way. She calls and just says something. I'm like, look, I can't deal with this right now. Now she's all pissed off at me and don't call me for 4 or 5 days.
So that makes her the center of attention even when she's not in the room.
That's,
And that's
the point.
problem.
Yeah, she's always has to be
She's
the
not
center
even
of
in
attention.
the room. She shouldn't even be a topic of conversation.
And that's the way it is with her. It kills me, you know.
Let's
She's
move
very,
on.
very dramatic. I will say that. Raheem says right.
Yeah.
Mary says, Big Rich, block her. Don't answer the door when she comes. Need to be a little cold towards her for a while until she sees you as a person friend, not just come when needs a favor. I mean, that's true, but that's hard to really do. Tyler says, what are you told or asked to do and you do it? What? This next generation of the 90s just don't know what to do or how to do anything or are told to ask to do. You know what? I agree 100% that this generation cannot take care of themselves. You know, I'm willing to help anybody that wants to be helped, but it's hard when someone's like demanding help and then telling you should do it this way or that way and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's so hard. I mean, I love her to death. She's a sweetheart. She's a good girl, but she's so mean. You know, I've said this a million times before. She's just very mean. And I had enough this last weekend, and I told her, I don't want you in my life no more. Please stop calling me.
I'm going to start doing like Reaper does and charge you $1 every time you mention it.
You shut your mouth. So I told her, you know, just stay out of my life. I don't need this no more. Please, unless you can be nice and you want to visit, that's fine. But stop with this telling me what to do and how to do and why to do and all this other stuff. And I don't know.
All right. Sorry about the absence. It wasn't Skylar. It was me wanting to go make myself a joint.
Here you are bringing Skylar up again.
I didn't.
You just said her name.
Yeah, well, the bitch is still hanging in the air.
Don't call her that. She's a good girl. She has problems. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay. Don't be mean though.
I'm not being mean. Being honest.
Mary Oliver says, Big Rich, don't let her take over in your house. It's your house, your rules. I'm not being a bitch. Some people just need a cold shoulder until they learn to be not yet. This is true. This is very, very, very true. Anthony Lazama says, lack of discipline from early childhood is why young folks today don't know their place. This is so true.
All right.
Gracie says, Rich, sometimes tough love is the best love you have to step back and let her figure it out. She needs to grow up and not use you. You know what?
You keep this I'm going to start charging them $1.
Stop. If I just back off like I did and told her, leave me alone. I don't want in your life. You know, I'm part of your life, but you're not part of my life. Every time you come by here, it's about you, your problems, your hobbies, your ethics, your workplace, your parenting, your it's always about you, and it's nothing about me. So, you know, please just stop. Leave me alone. Let's leave it at that, and then, you know, if she wants to be part of my life, she will. She will come back a week or two from now and be like, I'm sorry. I should have been nicer. I should have done this or that. But, you know, it's hard because, you know, she has helped out. She has been here. She did live here for so long, and I did help her out, and I did get her ahead so much, you know. When she came here, she was a spoiled little brat. And now she knows the value of $1. She works 2 jobs, and she's working hard to cover the things that I used to cover for her, just being nice. You know, her car's AC is $700. You know, her rear swing arm was $500. I paid that $500, and I got her car back because she was crying. You know, it ain't like you're my old lady. You know what I'm saying? I've got Tracy. You know, it was just being nice, and you should be nice back is all I expected. That's all I wanted, was to be nice to me. And if she can't be nice, I can't be a part of your life, you know. Rich Banner from Coming to OFR. I don't really want to do that yet. You know, I blocked her on what's it called? Messenger. She can still text me through text. I didn't block her any other way, but she knows I'm serious now, you know? So Rebecca says, don't bring her back into your home and into your life. Keep her away from Tracy. You're too trustworthy. She gives me strange vibes. Also, your best friends do not like, oh, your best friends do not like her. She has to move on. This is true. Reaper hates her. Jerry hates her. Who else don't like Skylar? Mark don't like Skylar. John don't like Skylar.
Take me too long to list.
You stop it. You ain't listing one person. But
Now,
the point is,
I've watched the effect it has on your old friends.
yeah. Rebecca 25 says she wants free stuff. Well, you can say that, but I don't know.
Sorry, Betty, I'm late.
Big Time says she will never appreciate the trouble of working on cars. It's brutal. You know what? I grew up not having nothing, so I had to build something out of the stuff I found in the garbage. You know, bicycles. I used to have a bicycle shop because of how many bikes I found in the garbage, and I'd just bring them all and I'd make a bike out of parts, you know? And I don't know. Mary Oliver says, you blast her and then defend her. Stop. A week or two, hell, she needs a little more time away than she knows how to manipulate. This is true. I'm not trying to defend her. I'm just saying I did what I thought was right, and I blocked her for now. I don't want to hear people saying, you know, she's a piece of shit, she's an asshole. She's not. She was brought up wrong. I agree with that 100%. She was brought up wrong. Her parents were assholes. I give that. Just a Karen discovered the internet, says she is young. No need to all bash her, especially when her brother sees this and probably offended by this. Let's keep it civil. No need to air this to the public. This is personal between adults. Well, you know what? Her brother, Brock, he comes here a whole lot more than she does. And he helps out around here. Every time she comes here, she takes from here, you know? The last time she was here, she was like, let me have this, let me have that, let me have this. And she wanted all these parts for her fish tank and stuff like that. And she wanted a 90-gallon tank. And, you know, I'm like, I have a 75 I can give you, but no stand. And she goes, well, I need a stand with it and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, she goes, well, let me have that charcoal. And I'm like, no. See, the charcoal we keep for ourselves because we're making a huge charcoal thing and we need bags and bags and bags upon bags of charcoal. If I give you some, it's going to ruin what we're trying to do, and it's going to make us take longer. So I can't give you the charcoal. And she got all mad about that. And then she wanted glass lids from our tanks. And I'm like, well, here's the spare lids. You can look through that. But she goes, well, you have lids on that tank. I'm like, yeah, we have lids on that tank. It's on our tank. Now, I'm not going to give you the lids off of our tank. We have to keep the fish from jumping out, you know. And she got mad about that. So I don't know. But Raheem says, me too. I don't like Skylar. She is sometimes irritating. Sue Ann says she's a good person. Here's what I believe. I believe that in her mind, she's trying to do good. But she's so used to her parents bringing her up the way they brought her up that she's just a taker. You know, I don't know. She don't really care about other people. She cares about her and what she wants. And, you know, when she comes around here, it's no longer my life and what I want. Everything changes to what she comes around. It's what she wants. It's what she has to do. Now, my life ends and then her life starts when she comes over because it's all about Skylar, you know? she needs this, she wants that, she needs this for her, you know, and she's having a breeding program, she needs this program, she needs that, she needs this lid, she needs, and I'm like, and if I don't give it to her, she gets mad. I'm just like, you know what? Please just stop coming over. Just leave me alone for a while. I can't deal with it. It's all I told her. And, you know, it's been 3 days and now she's starting to text me back again, trying to tell me how it's my fault, not her fault. It don't matter. Big time says toxic people insert themselves in the way they hijack others' mojo. This is so true. Harley Jem says Skylar seems to expect everyone to jump and please her at all times. Reality check is what she needs. This is also true. I mean, I don't have nothing against her, but you got to stop causing so much trouble in my life. I'm trying to help you. I've helped you left and right. You know, I don't know. It's the way she treats me. I'm like, you know what? I deserve to be treated good. I've done nothing but good for you. Treat me good. If you can't treat me good, then step out of my life. And she chooses to step out of my life. And then, you know, weeks later, she wants to be back in. But, you know, why can't you just be nice to me? Why can't you just be good to me? I'm good to you. You know, I'm nice to you. I don't know. That's the whole situation. Sean says, I'm back. I had to take my grams home. Okay. Are the new arapaimas getting names? Yes. If you guys can start thinking, we need 6 names for 6 arapaimas that are going to end up in our pool pond. So we need to come up with some really, really good names.
We are keeping all them guys?
Hell yeah.
Hey. I thought we were I thought we were going to rehome some or try to trade some off for the red ones.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, if we get a better deal, then yes. But no, I'm keeping as many as I can and let them grow and see who grows exceptionally big.
No, there's local variants that are a lot more red. I know they get redder as they get older, but those are still pretty dark.
Anthony Zama
Did you
says,
pick
Rich,
up
I
a-
admire how you stand your ground while being civil. Well, you know what? I don't want to be mean to anybody. I just want people to be proper. Like if I'm good to you, be good to me. That's all I ask. You know, if I give you something and then next time you come over, don't expect it. You know, ask me and I'll be like, you know what? You were good. You helped out. You came here. You worked for hours on you know, community service or a volunteer thing. If you want that, take it. You know, I'd give it to him. Gina Loveland says, oh my God, I just figured out how to comment on YouTube live stream. I love you guys. Gina, we love you too.
Did you pick up AZ Fish Room's super chat?
I didn't see it.
He said, what was it here? Oh, Lady in the Tramp spaghetti and meatballs.
I never saw that. No.
Yeah, AZ, he sent in $10 super chat.
Thank you, AZ.
I don't know if that's a suggestion for her dinner or what.
You know what? Gracie says, name them after the dwarfs.
Spaghetti
Sleepy,
and
Deepy,
meatballs.
you know, Sleepy, Dopey, you know,
Oh,
Happy, you know, whatever, the 7 dwarfs. We can do that.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
That's the best suggestion I've heard so far.
So far, yeah. But we just started.
Bob Taylor says, when did this start? We started late tonight at 8 o'clock, usually at 6 o'clock, but I was doing a fish show today, and I was at a meet and greet at a pet store, and I didn't get back here until 7:30, and we started up the live stream right away.
Yeah, I think that works. That sounds pretty good. AZ's suggestion about spaghetti
Oh,
and
no.
meatballs.
Look at Harley Jem, Zach, Lemmy, Ozzy, James, Angus, Halford.
We could do that. That sounds good.
That sounds great. All the metal gods' names,
Yeah.
you know. I like that. That's even better than the other one. Gina says, Battle Axe is a badass name. I'd name my kid Battle Axe. That's fucking hilarious.
You got
Here's
Battle Axe 1, Battle Axe 2, Battle Axe 3.
Watch the third one. He's really mean.
Yeah, right.
He don't give a shit. He'll just hit you.
Okay, which one's number 3?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, well, you can tell them apart, then you can name them.
Right. Oh, shit. All right, look at it this way, guys. I have nothing against Skylar. I just want her to treat me nicer, and that's it. And she's more than welcome to, come around. I have nothing against her other than she's really mean. She's so mean. She's just so mean. James McNally says, what about naming them after your presidents, founding fathers? Yeah, I don't think so. Let me see. Jefferson and Thompson and no, I don't think so. Lincoln and who else was there? Adams and geez, there's 4.
You're saying you can't name 6 of them.
I can't name 6 of our forefathers. Can you?
No, I'm not even.
I just came up with 4 of their names.
No.
Come on.
I don't need to know their names. I never bothered to learn. I don't know.
So don't make fun of me because I can't.
I wasn't making fun of it. I just said you couldn't either.
All right.
You're the one.
Washington was another one, yes.
I wasn't trying to name them off. You were. I like that suggestion.
You guys are coming up with all kinds of suggestions. Look at that.
What's that?
These guys are coming up with all kinds of suggestions.
Wow, good.
Raheem says, any video of the pet store you went to, can we see it on Monday? I have, what's today? Today's Friday.
Friday.
So yeah, you'll see a thing on it on Monday, on Monday's video, of course. Suanne says, Jerry, all I can see now is you without a beard. Keep the hair.
I plan on keeping it. I just gotta
Look here, white Jesus. You're looking like. Wait, let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand.
Only the back of it.
Just no. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand.
No.
Seriously, let me see your hand. Stretch it out.
No.
All right. Now you're looking like white Jesus with a thing through your hand. Propped up. There you go.
Got this one on this side.
Oh, you've been strung up before.
I had a poor Jesus freak compare me with what are those swamp guys? Or not swamp guys, those hillbilly guys. Who's that?
Duck Dynasty people?
Yeah, compared me, said I look like something from Duck Dynasty.
You look like Uncle Phil from Duck Dynasty.
This poor little Jesus freak guy.
Oh yeah.
Right? I told him no, I was just going to be Jesus Christ for Halloween.
Well, see, here's the problem. You do look like Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty.
And Uncle Si, you look like Jesus Christ too.
Yeah, he does.
Hell, nobody knows, but I'm sorry, my
Big Time says they call him Scary Jerry.
well, yeah, I've been told that.
Raheem says, what's that mark on your hand, Jerry?
I think it's called a liver spot by some people.
Gina Loveland says the names of her children: Battle Axe, Chainsaw, Machete, Jackhammer, Jigsaw, Bucket Loader, and Freight Train. I love this girl. I love this girl.
That's a healthy six-pack. That is, yes. That's a healthy
Gina, you need to come here to the Ohio Fish Rescue. You can move in here anytime. I love you. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Sue Ann says, Jerry, I call those my old lady spots. You have old lady spots?
Yeah.
I said yell.
You'll leave you open for that one.
Mm-mm. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, what a good night tonight. We had so many kids who were loving us at the show, and I got to hang out with them. And
I didn't realize how long it was.
we had the snake, and the kids were touching the snake, and then we had chompers, and they were petting chompers. We had the baby alligator gar in the water, and then we had Diesel there. Oh, we had so many kids, and I was giving so many things to so many
you had
kids.
the gar with you while you were there?
An alligator gar. I'm sorry.
The white ones?
No.
Oh,
A turtle. Alligator snapping turtle, not an alligator gar.
The little one?
The little one, yeah. He was about, he gave me around. We were able to pick him up from his butt,
I told you about stubbing my toe on the big one.
No?
Yeah, he climbed out of the turtle tank and was out on the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fish up here when we just moved.
Uh-huh.
So I'm walking in there, I turn on the lights, I step around the corner. I'm looking up in the top quarantine tank, and I stubbed my toe on the alligator snapping turtle.
Oh shit. He didn't get you?
Yeah, you will. He didn't like being picked up.
Bob Taylor says, my evening has been saved by Sue Ann. And then Sue Ann goes, don't touch the snake. I kept telling everybody, just touch him. Just touch him. Here, his face is over here. Just touch the tip. Just touch the tip. They weren't getting it, It's just a joke. But, and then I had girls, they'd go and they'd reach out, full grown ladies. And as soon as they go to touch them, I go, "Arr!" They jump back.
They were on talking earlier.
Who were they?
Yeah, the one said that they had the little girl with them that touched the snake, but only once.
I don't
That
remember.
couple you asked him, you said, "Oh, you were there today?"
Oh, yeah. That was at the beginning.
Oh, they did comment back about it. We didn't happen to catch that one on one of them jumps, but I saw it on this end.
Oh, shit. We had a good time today.
I gotta go do my late rounds.
Because it's way past your bedtime.
It's way past their bedtime.
Way past your bedtime.
There's no
Jerry's
point-
usually in bed at 6:30 at night.
when he's being silly, there's no point in arguing with him.
Yeah, don't argue with me. You know better.
My bedtime. You sleep all day. I'm gonna go find myself something to eat.
Tyler Chris says, Harley, I can think of people say superstar, only Shannon superstar, where she slaps herself and says superstar. Okay. All right, guys, we're getting ready to get out of here. Thank you. It's been a lovely Friday night. We've had such fun with you. It's been awesome. And now,
Yeah, we're actually late, everybody.
there you go. You got it late. Drink up. That was my last drink. All right, guys. We love you. We'll see you next Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Glad, to hang out with you guys. We had such fun tonight. All right. You guys take care. Okay.